Hey, it's Kevin Purcell for Notebooks.com, and I want to show you my iPad app of the week. This week it's PhotoSync. This is another one of these great apps for getting pictures off the iPad. We're all about iPad 2 apps. This isn't specifically an iPad 2 app. In fact, it'll also run on an iPhone, the original iPad, an iPod Touch. But the purpose of it is to help you get your photos off of the device. And since the iPad 2 now has a camera, I've been using this quite a lot. Now let's say I go down here and I want to sync some of these photos. So I've got a few here that I've taken with the iPad. That's one I did in Photo Booth, and a few silly ones here. And you select these, and up here you have this red sync button, and it gives you a list of things you can do. Now you can sync new, so that means all the photos on here or screenshots on here that are brand new since the last time you did a sync, they'll all be sent. You can sync selected, which I've selected a number of them. And that's usually what I pick. You can sync all of them, send just every single one of these pictures. Now let's say you've synced them, or you've got a bunch in here you don't really want to sync, but you need to hang on to them, and later on you want to be able to hit the sync new. If you hit mark all as synced, from now on all these that are marked will not be synced as part of a sync new synchronization. Now down here, this last one, it says receive photos and videos. That's if you have it on another device and you want to receive photos. See, now I've got the apps installed on my iPhone, so I'm going to go ahead and sync a few. Tap on that. See where it says start photo sync on your other device and initiate the transfer. So I'm going to go ahead and sync selected on here. And notice that it has my iPad. I select it, and there we go. It is sending them and receiving them right there. And so you see I've got these 3 new photos that I have just synced up. So I'm going to take these now and sync them with a computer. Notice it's got the MacBook Pro, and so it's very quickly. Notice that's pretty fast. It's sending those files up to my MacBook Pro. Now you can install this software on your computer, and that'll help you to be able to receive the programs. I'll have a link in the written review of this app so you can find out where to get those. But my experience has been this is just a wonderful way to get them. Now last week we showed you another app. QuickShot's great for taking a picture and uploading it to your Dropbox folder. But that doesn't do it can't take pictures that you've already. I mean, it's better for when you're taking a picture right now. This is better for pictures you've already got on here, or screenshots, and getting them directly onto your computer. Maybe you don't want to go to the Dropbox folder first and then down to the computer. This is a lot faster way to do it. As you see, you can you don't have to have the software installed. If you say receive all, you can go ahead and type in your IP address into the browser, and that will allow you to upload some photos onto the iPad. Now it's got a few other things over here. This gives you the camera roll, and if you had other folders with pictures, you could choose it. Down here you get the view button, and if you just want to see the photos, you can create a little. See, now we've got a slideshow of the shots. So we go back to the camera roll. Down here is the information. That's sort of like a settings. It turns on the option of going directly to your camera roll. It's sort order. You can sort them newest or oldest. Here you have web sharing. You can turn that on if you want to be able to share through a web browser on your computer. Here's where you sign into your Flickr account, and then there's the information for instructions and help and that sort of thing. The other part of PhotoSync is on your desktop system or your notebook computer, and I've got it running on my MacBook Pro. You notice the drop-down box up here that has from the menu item. It's got that little orange icon up here. If you can see my mouse sort of moving around up and down there. And what it does is you go up here, it'll show you whether you have a transfer in progress. I'm going to go ahead and start one. Alright, so I went ahead and started one, and you click on that and you can see it says transferring 7 of 23. Unfortunately, once you do click that, it's going to stall the transfer, so we're going to let it go and finish it up, and it's now completing on the iPad. Now we're almost done with this transfer, so we're going to see what happens once it comes up. And notice that all of these pictures down here, pictures that I took with my iPhone at a recent children's event at our church, have all shown up on my iPad. They pop into your pictures folder. So if you go down to your home folder and then pictures, and then you'll have a PhotoSync folder in there, and all the devices that you sync from will show up there. So Kevin's phone, camera roll, and notice that's got some from my phone. We'll go back, and now Kevin's iPad, camera roll, and there's the pictures that we just sent. Works great. It's very fast. Now here the little menu item has a bunch of things. Send photos. This will allow you to send some photos. You can transfer to which folder you can, which one you want. Here's where the preferences are, and then you get your help, and of course you can quit the app down there. This is just a great app. I really like it. I use it all the time, and so I wanted to recommend it to you as this week's iPad app of the week. This has been Kevin Purcell for Notebooks.com. Thank you for watching.